dog. Hello everybody, my name is Joshua, and welcome to my channel. I won't be doing much. I haven't uploaded in a while. Can you not? Little baby. Sorry, camera there. I wanted to talk because there's a lot on my mind, and frankly, I am not able to sleep. It's 3 in the morning. I'm tired, can't sleep. And so I just wanted to talk about, hey, look, here, dog. I just wanted to talk about life. Very hard topic to talk about. Believe it or not, this is my 3rd time making this video. So, I wanted to talk about life because I understand life is really hard. And I wanted to address it because I know some people need to hear it. Life is always worth living. I try to tell my friends that a lot because when life gets tough, you tend to want to give up. And not very recent, but recently, I almost lost a friend. I talked to them. Not the only one who talked to them, but they're doing better now. And I also wanted to talk about how, personally, how I'm doing. A few months ago, I was in a relationship. It wasn't the best. It wasn't bad. But it could have been better. Unfortunately, I messed up. And I hurt them. Not physically, but I hurt them. And they've moved on. I don't know why, but I know why. Why am I wish I could cut this out, but I don't edit my videos. My dog's exploring. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this because it is a hard topic. Life can get tough, and when it gets you really down, you tend to try to find distractions to numb the pain of life. And what people tend to do is they tend to vape, they tend to smoke, they tend to drink, they tend to give into some sort of lust, tend to do drugs. They try to find a distraction that removes time. And I never really understood it. I mean, I believe it's because they want to pass the time. They just want to skip it. And they would just want to feel good. Problem is, it does damage. Your brain, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your body gets damaged when you do those things. And if you're a kid, it's permanent. And you're a kid. So you deal with those permanent damages for the rest of your life. And I know people try to say, oh, it's fine. Oh, it's not. Because time is the most valuable thing in life. and you're basically wasting it. Sure, you could be out with friends, you could be hanging out, but are you going to remember all that? Nope. Maybe. Most likely no. And I know some people think it's fine, they think it's good, they think it's okay, and I just want to say that it's still damage to you. I get it. If you're in your mid-30s, I can't really stop you. You've been through enough. If you want to go do something, fine. I'm still going to advise you not to, because there are better ways to do it. There are better ways to distract yourself with your friends. Go out and eat. You don't need a drink. I mean, drink some water. But you don't need to go and do parties. I mean, you don't. Life is tough, yes. But it's always worth living. You can use the time to better yourself. You can use the time to better your friends, if anything. Like, for instance, say you're tired of life just beating you down, putting you down all the time, and you don't want to deal with it. So you try to, distract yourself. Try to skip time. When you could technically, and obviously it's not that easy when I say this, you could go out to the gym and work out. Push through that pain. Or you could listen to music and go outside and enjoy the scenery. Whether that's looking at the sky or trying to enjoy it. Or you could talk to friends. Have a conversation. Well, what if there's something to talk about? Find something. There's many things. Especially if you're a kid. There are many things to talk about. But I'm a kid. Obviously, I'm not a genius. I don't know life. I'm 1 foot out the door, but I'm not out there yet. I have a lot to do. I still have a lot to work on. I hurt someone very close to me, and I basically lost them. They're still alive. I'm pretty sure they're having a great time. But because of my mistake, I no longer have them. And people say it's fine, people tell me it's okay. It's not. That should have never happened. It should never happen. The fact that it did is a fluke. So I can say it's a weakness, but I don't necessarily want to say like, oh, it's a weakness, it shouldn't happen. No. It shouldn't have happened because wow, Joshua, that's so helpful. It shouldn't have happened because it's wrong. And of course, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I definitely damn well know not to do what I did. And people just tell me it's okay. It's been months, around 6 or 8, and it still affects me. Because, yeah, it shouldn't have happened. How did it happen? How did I get to that point? And I could say that it's because of this relationship before this, and the relationships before that. But all I have to blame is myself. So I'm taking time to work on myself. Taking 2 years. I know it sounds excessive, but it is a punishment. Because I know better. And another punishment I'm putting myself through is I'm going to be working constantly. I'm trying to pick up 2 jobs, work 16 hours a day, 80 hours a week. I'll make money, but it's mostly to, make money, get experience, and just put myself away from everyone. Obviously, if I'm going to try to have weekends off, and that's not a guarantee, but I'm still going to do family events. I'm still going to be around my family. I'm still going to try to be around my friends. But the point I'm trying to get to is that it's very low for me. I'm not necessarily depressed, but it's hard to keep pushing, to keep going to the gym, to keep doing everything. And I feel like one of my friends, they went through a tough time. They lost someone close to them. They lost their relationship, and the business that they were trying to build wasn't working. And when it gets that bad, and you're at a very, like, obviously I'm not in that. I've lost family members, but I've never really had that meltdown. I messed up my relationship, and I lost that, and it's messed with me quite a bit. Every time I think about it, anything I do, I think about it, and it messes with me. People tell me to get out of my head, but I want to make it right. I want to fix it. I want to stop it from happening again. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking a break from everything. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm not necessarily going for anyone. I'm just trying to work on myself and get my life set up, because I still have things to do. And I'm not gonna put all my business out there, but it's stuff I need to do and work on. I miss the times where it was easier. It's what we all like to say. We miss things being easy. We miss our childhood. We miss our friends from high school. But I'm trying to look past that. I'm trying to work my way through that. To not live in the past, but to learn from it. Because we've all done stupid things as kids. We learn from it, and we get over it. Sometimes. And I wanted to put this video out there as a, hey, you're not alone. Life is going to be tough. It's always worth living, though. It really is. When you put your mind to things, you can do a lot. But you can also seek help. And they can help you put your mind to things. They can help you get through things. It's not necessarily easy. I've never personally had a therapist. I should. Absolutely. But they'll just tell me the same thing that I already know. Obviously not 100%, because I don't know everything. They could say something and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. But I also don't have time. I have unfortunately lost a lot of time. And some people go like, well, you do have time. You have this and that, and you're still young. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna make time. I have already made time for these things, these 2 jobs, these family events. I've already put time there, and I'm trying to put it there and keep it there, because that will help me in the long run. Is it perfect? No, it is not. It is not perfect at all. It is going to be hard, and I can't even imagine it. I literally can't, because I haven't been there. I've seen other people do it, and they say it's miserable. And I'm going to do it, because, well, I think I deserve it. It's going to be miserable. It's going to be hard. But, number one, and this is just obvious, not like the main priority, but it makes money. And I can use that money to invest. I can use that money to save. I can use that money to put to other things, like helping with bills and helping with other things. If someone needs like a few bucks, and I can give them that because I have money. Is it like $1,000? No, it's not much. It's a lot to me for now. And I mostly just want to make that work. Sorry. And I want to try to get myself together because it's a lot I need to work on. I go to the gym. I try to keep myself healthy. I try to keep myself fit. I try to keep going. Ever since I was young, like very young, I was always looking for a partner. That relationship where you have someone and you do almost everything with them. Not like a best friend, not like a brother. Don't get me wrong, that works. But an intimate relationship, I was always looking for that. And I know many people who are too. But if you're gonna do that, you have to and don't get me wrong, once again, this is mostly opinionist, because I know some people that just jump into a relationship and it works. But I don't think we're yawning again. Oh, sorry. I'm tired. But I know if I lay down, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just gonna lay there. Something about insomnia. So, not insomniac. I thought it was funny. I wanted to put this out there because I know a lot of people in my life who are going through a lot, and they do these things, these distractions, to get their mind off the reality, and obviously, in my opinion, they should stop. They should stop, and they should focus on themselves. And, well, you don't have to do it alone. Don't get me wrong. You can find a partner, whether that's their intimate relationship, or it's a best friend relationship, or a sibling relationship. Find a partner, and y'all could work towards bettering yourselves. That is not a word. But you can work on each other and work towards y'all's goals. And you don't have to distract yourself with all these other things. I mean, I get it. It eases the pain. But it damages you. There's a cost, obviously. There's a cost, and it hurts your body. And it can really affect you later in life as well. And people are like, oh man, you're so fit and everything, why don't you do sports and stuff? Because as much as I'm fit, I still have other health issues. Once again, not going to put my information out there. But it's mostly because I stay away from those things. I focus on myself. I wish I could have a partner. But obviously I'm not ready for that. And by opinion, I don't think anyone is. Like, if you just jump into a relationship, I don't think that's... I say anyone. That's not true at all. Sorry. By my opinion, I think that people should work on getting to know each other before they just jump into a relationship. And that could take weeks, that could take months. Don't get me wrong, it could take a day. But me personally, from what I've experienced, is that it takes around a few weeks and months to get that set up and to get that going. And unfortunately, even though I know better, I don't do it. Why? Because I think I'm ready. Because I want the person. I want it now. That tension, I want to break it now. And we all get that feeling. But once you break it, there's a chance that you could not necessarily lose feelings, but you could damage your relationship by going too fast. And it can become toxic, it can be corrupted, and it can wither away. And that's basically what happened with my last few relationships. And I'm trying to work on myself to be better. And honestly, if I post this is probably going to be a meme to most people. Because the people who know me, I'm very weird. Probably already knew that from the start of this video. But anyone who knows me, they they tend to look at me and see a weird kid. I don't have social media. I'm not really on any Facebook, Instagram, or any of that. I'm barely here on YouTube. I mostly just stick to myself. I have a whole bunch of Uno games. I play some video games, but I'm mostly at work now. Not recently. I damaged my leg. And I don't know, social media tends to be really negative, and it tends to teach a lot of kids the wrong things. Can I do anything about that? No. I'm not an all-powerful person, but I can try to make it aware. I can try to make people aware. Life is hard. It puts us through a lot. There's a lot of opinions out there, including mine. And whenever you get in an argument or a fight, try to think about the other person, what they're thinking. You don't necessarily have to agree with them, but you don't have to necessarily fight them either. And I guess my point is that even though life is hard, when it gets you down, when it puts you through a lot, it's always worth living. It's always worth living. There's always someone out there for you. There's always someone who's waiting on you. Sometimes. I say always, but that's not true. But there is always someone there for you. Whether that's yourself, or someone that you trust, or someone that you just met. And obviously this is way too personal. But I do want to put it out there. Because today was rough. It was a good day, but then reality hit me, and it was rough. It was hard, because my past mistakes are still in effect. It still messes with me. I wish I could go back and change it. I wish I could fix it in a way that makes everything work. But instead, it doesn't work that way. Instead, I'm punishing myself to make sure I'm better in the future. That I learn from my mistakes. That I deal with this mistake as a learning experience. And maybe other people can learn from it too. Maybe. Anyways, this is boring and maybe depressing to most of y'all, but it is a serious topic. It is a hard topic to talk about. And I hope that one day, life gets better. It's a little brighter outside, or it's a little more pretty at night. I find someone. But in all reality, it comes down to learning from mistakes, never giving up, and knowing that life is always worth living, no matter what. And when you finally get to the other side of that problem, of that mistake, the situation, you can realize that you did it. You bettered yourself a little bit, which is, once again, not a word. I'll leave it here. Yeah. So, conclusion, so I can actually end this, because I don't know how to end a video, because I've never actually done this. Life is always worth living. When you make a mistake, ask for forgiveness, work on yourself, and try to make yourself a little bit better for it. And once again, when I say better yourself, it's not show it off and everything. It's something to make yourself feel accomplished and mature a little bit. And focus on yourself. If you have a partner, try to make each other grow and stay away from drugs or just distractions. And many people could take that in different ways, but I'm mostly talking about the things that damage you, and they're permanent damages. So, and last but not least, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Probably thought it was boring and you probably didn't make it to the end. If you did, thank you. I won't be posting as much. I'm not a YouTuber. But it's I should just end it. I do appreciate it. So, no, you don't need to subscribe. You don't need to like. You can leave a comment if you want. I'll most likely read it. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. And stay safe and remember, life is always worth living. Alright. Bye-bye.